Hey everyone. Today, we're going to talk about what might be the most underrated, most overlooked, and most important 15 minutes of your entire relationship. I'm talking about the moments immediately after you've been intimate. We put so much focus and so much pressure on the main event, on the performance, on the orgasm. But the real magic, the stuff that builds bulletproof, long-lasting intimacy, often happens in the quiet moments that follow. And there is one specific habit, a habit so common, so seemingly harmless, that you should never do in this critical window. Because while you might not even realize you're doing it, this one action can silently poison your connection, making your partner feel emotionally disconnected and slowly eroding the trust you've just built. So stick with me for the next 15 minutes because we're going to break down the shocking science of post-sex bonding. Reveal this number one mistake and give you a simple, powerful strategy to turn those 15 minutes into the ultimate super glue for your relationship. Let's paint a picture. The experience was great, the connection was there, and then it's over. One person rolls over, grabs their phone, and starts scrolling. The other person lies there, feeling the warmth and closeness fade away, being replaced by a sudden and jarring sense of distance, of being alone. This is what I call the afterglow void. It's that moment when the beautiful shared experience abruptly ends and the outside world rushes back in. For the person who's still in that warm, vulnerable state, this feels like a subtle rejection. It sends a subconscious message that says, "Okay, the physical act is complete. My need has been met. This connection is now over." It turns a moment of deep intimacy into something that feels purely transactional. And if this happens over and over again, the emotional impact is huge. The person who feels abandoned starts to become resentful. They might become less enthusiastic about being intimate in the future, because they subconsciously anticipate that feeling of being left alone right at the peak of vulnerability. They start to guard their heart. This is how emotional canyons form in relationships. Not through big, explosive fights, but through thousands of these small, silent disconnections. So, why are these few minutes so powerful? It's not just feelings, it's pure brain chemistry. During intimacy, and especially at the point of orgasm, your brain gets a massive flood of a neurochemical called oxytocin. You've probably heard of it. It's often called the cuddle hormone, or the bonding hormone. Oxytocin is the biological glue of human connection. It's the same hormone that floods a mother's brain after childbirth to bond her with her baby. In adults, it's what creates feelings of trust, safety, generosity, and deep attachment to a partner. A landmark study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior surveyed hundreds of couples and found a direct and powerful link. The more post-sex affection, like cuddling, kissing, and intimate talk, the higher the couple's overall sexual and relationship satisfaction. It was true for both men and women. So that 15-minute window after sex is a critical bonding period. Your brain is literally marinating in this connection chemical. It's more open, more receptive, and more primed to form a deep emotional bond than at almost any other time. Wasting this window is like having all the ingredients for a masterpiece and just walking out of the kitchen. And for men, there's another player, vasopressin. It's closely related to oxytocin and is linked to feelings of protectiveness and monogamous pair bonding behavior. When men experience orgasm, vasopressin is released, encouraging them to bond with their partner. So this isn't just a female thing. The biology of bonding is active in everyone during these moments. When you turn away and disconnect, you are actively working against your own biology. You are telling your brain to ignore the potent bonding chemicals it just released. Okay, so now that we understand the science, the number one mistake becomes crystal clear. The one thing you should never do right after sex is immediately and silently disengage. This isn't just about grabbing your phone. It can be immediately jumping up to shower, immediately turning on the TV, immediately rolling over and going to sleep without a word. Immediately starting a conversation about logistics, like, Who is taking the kids to school tomorrow? All of these actions shatter the magic. They pull both of you out of the shared us space and throw you back into the separate me space. So how do we fix this? We implement a simple, non-negotiable rule. I call it the Golden 15 rule. For the first 15 minutes after you're done, you commit to staying physically and emotionally connected. No phones, no TV, no logistical talk, just 15 minutes dedicated to savoring the afterglow. So what do you actually do in these 15 minutes? Here are a few powerful options. You don't have to do them all, just pick what feels right. Number 1. Cuddle. This is the most obvious and most powerful. Skin-to-skin contact keeps the oxytocin flowing. Find a comfortable position, whether it's spooning or facing each other, and just hold each other. Number 2. Use words of affirmation. Your partner is in a state of beautiful vulnerability. This is the perfect time to tell them something you appreciate. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It can be as simple as, "That felt amazing," or "I feel so close to you right now," or "You look so beautiful." These words land with 10 times the impact in the afterglow. Number 3, practice pillow talk. This isn't the time to solve problems. This is the time for soft, dreamy conversation. Ask gentle questions like, "What was your favorite part?" or "What are you thinking about right now?" Share a funny memory or a dream for the future. Keep the tone light, intimate, and connected. Number 4, synchronize your breathing. This is a deeply powerful and simple technique. As you're cuddling, just start to pay attention to your partner's breathing. And then, gently try to match your inhales and exhales to theirs. This creates a profound sense of nonverbal unity and calms both of your nervous systems. This Golden 15 doesn't have to be a chore. It should be the sweet, delicious dessert after a wonderful meal. It's the part that truly nourishes your relationship. Now, a couple of quick but important points. First, communication is everything. This shouldn't be a rigid rule that causes more stress. Talk to your partner about this idea when you're not in the bedroom. Say, "Hey, I learned something really interesting about connection, and I'd love for us to try it." Second, the classic question, "But what about peeing after sex?" Yes, for women, peeing after sex is very important for helping to prevent UTIs. This is not a problem. It doesn't break the rule. Just communicate. Instead of silently getting up, say, "I feel so amazing with you. I'm just going to use the bathroom quickly and I'll be right back to cuddle." See the difference? You are preserving the connection with your words even when you have to physically step away for a moment. This is about intention, not perfection. At the end of the day, sex is easy. Intimacy is the real art. Intimacy is built in these small, intentional moments of connection. The Golden 15 is your secret weapon. It's a habit that costs nothing, takes very little time, and will pay you back with a relationship that feels safer, deeper, and more resilient than ever before. Don't let the magic fade. Cherish the afterglow. It's where the real bonding happens. Thank you for your time and for your commitment to building beautiful connections. Take care of each other.